Hello everyone and welcome to another What Wednesday video. This is Halloween project number 2 in my Halloween series. And today I thought I would do something a little bit different, and I'm just going to show you the color. I'm just going to show you the coloring, and I'm going to put the card together kind of at my leisure. I'm trying to squeeze this in before everyone gets home. And then I will show you and share the card with you at the end. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. I have these 3 images. They are from the Night of Fright stamp set from CC Designs. And I decided just to do the 3 little monsters there. So we're going to color them with Copic markers. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the little girl and then work my way towards the little mummy. So for her, we're going to do fairer skin. So she's going to be E00 and E02. So I'm just going to put this down where I'm going to end up putting some shadows. Again, I don't really have a light source, but I do feel light is coming more this way, I guess. I don't know. I hadn't decided. So we're just gonna put some color down. I thought this would just be fun to just do something different instead of the whole process. So taking my darker color and just going over that. I'm trying to use at least 4 markers or so per image, or 2 colors out of the color families, with the exception of the skin. These are all the skin tones are going to be from the E family. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. I am coloring on 110-pound cardstock. This is actually a Recollections cardstock that I happened to come across in the clearance section. So I've used it a couple of times. It seems okay. I'm going to go ahead and put shadow down that way. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the little guy here in the middle's skin tone. And for him, I'm going to be doing E31 and E34, just so that he will stand out a little bit. I'm going to say he's bald, and this is just for the mask. So I'm going to color his entire head, or the entire, head, these colors. So again, no real light source. I just colored in his eye. Whoops. That's what I get for thinking while I'm coloring, right? I can just push that out. It's not a problem. I'll make him a bald kid. Why not? This could be his hairline. No. But I'm going to use it like his mask string there. Just gonna go ahead and blend that down. Okay, and then we're gonna take E25 and E27 for our last one. And there's very little showing through, so I'm just going to put the darkest on the outsides, kind of under the wraps there, and then just blend that out. I grabbed the wrong marker. That's okay. And then just blend that out with the lighter color. I put them in the wrong order in my hands. So I hope everyone's week has gone well. Sadly, hubby is getting sick, but hopefully he will not share that with me. That would be super nice. And we're going to use these same two colors for her hair. So I'm going to start with the lightest color right around her little ponytails, because that's where it would be darkest, and under her little bow. Again, I know you should color with you know, light source and all that. I just really like to just color. You know, kind of put my shadows in wherever I feel that they need shadows or whatever, and yeah. So, not a pro at this by any means. I thought about taking a Copic's class, but I have to find the time, right? So, no real time to do that, at least not right now. The kids and the husband seem to take up the bulk of my life. So now we're just going to blend that outward. Now these colors I do know are close enough together that they will blend nicely, which is what I was looking for. Okay. Now I'm going to change things up in the colors that I picked out for him. And I'm going to do green. Where'd my little color swatch go? I'm going to grab some colors here and test them out. Give me just a second. Flinging markers. Okay, so I think we'll go with these. All right. So for her outfit, we're gonna go with orange. So I'm using YR7 and YR04. Let's see if that'll, there we go. For her dress, and I'm actually going to have it go from darkest or lightest to darkest, but I'm putting my lighter color down, and then I'll go over that with my dark and pull up. She's gonna have a very, very orange dress. And this will just kind of help to blend them together. And then she's just going to have one color sleeves. And then she's going to have dark shoes. I just pulled some colors out of the pattern paper that I'm going to be using. I'm going to give her a green yep, that's what I'm doing. These are the colors that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to give her a green bow. That's the word I was looking for. And then I haven't decided what to do about her little decoration on her face there, or the flower yet, so I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to take these same greens and we're going to color in the bones. I thought he'd look really cool with some bright green bones. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my lightest color here, which is the G03. I'm going to pull that about halfway. I'm going to come up from the bottom. I don't know, for some reason I thought radioactive glow in the dark type bones. Although it probably doesn't help, I watched an episode of Bones where somebody was glowing in the dark, so. And then I'm going to do the center here, mostly because I goofed. I'm going to do the center here dark so it looks a little more caved in. I kind of like that, actually. Of course, now he looks more like a turtle. That's funny. And then we're just going to do the one color green for the body of the bones. Okay, we'll come back to him, let that kind of dry out a bit. For our little mummy, we're just going to be using C00 and C02. Nope, just C2. Because he is a mummy, he is white. So we're going to start with our darkest on the outsides. I'm just going to give him a little bit of shading so he doesn't look uncolored. Now I'm just going to start on one side, blend out and then move it to the other side. I just find this to be the easiest, I start with the wrong color, the easiest way to color images like this. Missed his little arm there. Now you can take your colorless blender, if you happen to have one, and continue to blend it out. But I'm just going to let this kind of fade out on its own there. And then this little piece that comes down. There. I think he's cute. Stinking cute. Okay. Still trying to decide about her. Don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take C9 and C6 for the body of our little skeleton guy, so the bones really stand out. You could just do black, but I didn't want that much dark. So I'm just going to do kind of the same thing as I did with the mummy. Except I'm not rotating it. Maybe I'll put... Okay, we'll go over that. With the C9. all I'm doing is I'm taking this right up to the edge where I stopped with the C6. Not much farther past that, actually. And then we'll turn him, make sure I'm still in the camera, and then we'll blend this out. Very carefully. In fact, I think I'm actually going to come back in here and bring the darker color out more around the bones. Because it was just a little too light in color. There we go. I'll just blend that. There we go. And then for her, we're going to take the same gray markers and we're just going to give her little knobs here. Ponytails, oops. I filled that one in. Okay. Now I think for the flower, I think I want to leave it as is. I think that's fun. It'll look like white face paint. So I'm just going to leave that. So there's our little images all colored. I'm going to get everything put together and make my card, and I will be back with the finished product. Okay, here's the finished card. I used the Spellbinders 8, the largest one, to cut out the background here, and it's from the Doodlebugs Booze and Brews 6x6 paper pad. I also used the third smallest, I believe, to cut each one of them out, and then I just took my 1-inch circle punch and cut out the little sentiment here. This is a 2nd generation stamped. I like the gray. Thought that tied things in. And then for the inside, this is from Amy R's Ghostly Greeting sentiment, as well as the Happy Haunting one here on the inside. So that's the card. Thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.